Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? It is like right at 5 o'clock, and this is my 6th video for the day. Needless to say, I didn't think I was going to film any videos today. No. I knew I would probably film videos today because we had, I have a Diet Coke already sitting out here, but it's about half full, so I'm going to open another one. I just put a 15 case into the refrigerator of Diet Cokes. I am ready for some shows tonight. I am ready to binge watch some shows tonight. I am so excited to eat bad food and binge watch some shows. If Alex, he is thinking about going over to his girlfriend's house. He asked me if I wanted to go. They are, it's like 4 of them that are getting together. She got a bunch of, you know, like how people are like doing paintings on like, they get old paintings and then they paint over it. Like, you know, they'll get like a painting of like a church and they'll do like a Halloween painting like with a ghost or like a pumpkin or something on it. So she got a bunch of paintings and they're doing like Christmas paintings, which I think is kind of a cute idea, right? So, Tanya had asked me if I wanted to go to Meyer tonight. So if he goes to her house, I'm going to have him drop me off at Tanya's on the way. And then Tanya said that she would drive me home. If he doesn't end up going, then I'm just going to stay here and relax and watch shows and take a nap and eat bad food tonight. I will say this, though, before I get into this vlog, because I don't even know that I will put it up in the community tab or the vloggerinos. I will try to remember. But I think I'm going to take... Like, this is so hard for me to say, because I know when I get home tomorrow I'm going to want to film videos. I think it would be good for me to take a day off. I think I'm going to take the entire day off tomorrow, unless... I say this, and then it's like, okay, well, you'll find something to talk about. Unless something like major pops off to make a drama video about. But I think that I'm going to, and even then I might just wait till Monday to cover it. I think I'm going to take the whole day off tomorrow and just listen to my audiobook, finish my true crime book that I've been listening to, and then watch some shows, take a nap in the afternoon, and just relax. I think that I'm going to take the whole day off tomorrow and then start again on Monday. And then my filming schedule for Monday will probably be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll film something. Wednesday, because it's Cousin Fun Day, might be a little bit of a slower day. So Wednesday and Thursday, I don't know. I'll at least film a vlog on Wednesday, but Thursday I'll probably take the whole day off too, since it's Thanksgiving. We're going to be spending it with Caroline and our family. So Alex's mom is still out of town. So she was in Chile, and then she was in Argentina, and she went to Patagonia. She took like a trip. So she does these immersion trips. She puts these together, and she went to Patagonia and took a group of people to Patagonia, and they like... So she takes students of hers here, because she teaches Spanish, like private students that are like, you know, my age and stuff, and then she plans these really cool trips around the world, but they can't speak any English. So it's full immersion, like from the second they get on the plane till the second they get back, they can't speak any English. And oh my god, these students, they like love her. And so she planned this whole trip going to Patagonia. The pictures were unbelievable. I mean, the pictures she was sending us and all this kind of stuff. So and then she had a friend of hers, like a family friend that lives in Chile, and then she had a family friend that lives in Argentina, so she went there, and then she flies back through, well, I can't remember where she flies through, but so anyway, she won't be back here till after Thanksgiving. So anyway, so yeah, so, we're doing Thanksgiving with Caroline and her husband and son and mother-in-law, and then, I think my mother-in-law flies through Vegas. She either flies through Vegas or somewhere close to Vegas, because she's supposed to spend Thanksgiving with Alex's cousin Maya, and then she's coming home after that. I feel like she's going someplace else after Las Vegas, though. I feel like she's maybe going to see Alex's other cousin. She's either coming home after Thanksgiving or she's going to see Alex's other cousin who lives in San Francisco. That was there during the wedding, Alex's cousin Nina. I can't remember, but I think she might just be going to see, because she flies into Vegas anyway or something like that. She flies like 2 different places. She flies here, and then, or she doesn't fly here to Indianapolis. She flies in somewhere, then to Vegas, and then she's staying in Vegas. My mother-in-law loves to travel, let's just put it that way. So anyway, but yeah, like in total, she'll have been gone, like, I don't know, a while. So anyway, but she'll be back, so she's not going to be here for Thanksgiving, so she's not doing Thanksgiving with us. But we're going over to Caroline's house, and it'll be Caroline and Caroline's husband and her son and his girlfriend, and then Caroline's stepson and his wife, but they do her family first, so then they'll come over to Caroline's house later in the day. And then her other stepson, he's coming home for Christmas because he lives out of state. He's coming home for Christmas, but he doesn't come home for Thanksgiving. So it'll just be us. So it'll be Caroline and Mike and her son and his girlfriend, so that's 4. And then stepson and wife, that's 6. And then Alex and I, that's 8. So it'll be 8 of us for Thanksgiving. I'm sure we'll just like play games and sit around and talk and stuff. It'll be nice. And then I haven't talked to my sponsor yet about if we're going to do Black Friday shopping or not. She was really down and excited to do it. So I'm sure if I call her and ask her, she'll be like, yeah, let's do it. I was kind of holding off because I'm like, well, if I do that, then I won't want to film any videos on Friday. And that'll be like 3 days in a row that I'm taking off. But, you know, I might just take off 3 days. We'll see. So anyway, no, I knew I was going to film videos today. I knew I wanted to take 1 day off this weekend. Oh, this is what I was going to say. So tomorrow, I'm like really trying to force myself not to film any videos tomorrow. I'll probably come home for brunch and I'll be wide awake. And I'll be like, okay, I'm going to film like a 20-minute vlog. That'll end up being 50 minutes or something. Or an hour and a half. But I'm really trying to force myself to just take a day off tomorrow. I'm trying to force myself to take days off and just, you know, enjoy myself. And this blessed life that I have by being able to make videos. So, like before, I would try to like pre-film videos for Thanksgiving to have. I was even thinking about that today. I was like, well, you could pre-film some videos for people that don't have any family or aren't doing anything for the holidays and then for Thanksgiving. And then they could, like, you know, watch videos and stuff. So, I mean, if I do, I do. But I'm not planning on it right now. I'm planning on trying to film Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, take Thursday off. And I don't know. I might take Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. Who knows? We'll see. So, but I'll keep you guys updated on it. If tomorrow, if I forget to post in the Vloggerinos group or on the community tab, just know that I'm kind of planning on taking tomorrow off. The only thing I might, well, unless, if I film tomorrow, it'll probably be a vlog. I'll end up filming 7 videos tomorrow because I just can't stop sometimes. If I'm wide awake when I get home from brunch. If I feel like I want to take a nap, I'll take a nap because Alex always takes a nap after brunch on Sunday. So, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna film 1 video, and then it's 8 o'clock. I'm like, God, I wish I would have laid down and taken a nap with him. So, I think I'm gonna try to force myself to do that tomorrow. I think it would be good. And I know when I say this, there are gonna be so many people in the comment sections are gonna be like, Peter, you need to take a day off. Just take a day off and enjoy it. Yeah, but I just love filming videos too, so it's so hard, you know. But the only thing is that I have been uploading this drama video that I filmed earlier. I don't even think it's like an hour long. I think it's like 40 minutes long or 47 minutes long or something like that. You know, long video, but I've been uploading it for like 3 hours now, and I just went and looked, and it was at like 65% uploaded, and then it went back, and it's now saying it's going to take 12 hours to upload, which is like unheard of. So I started re-uploading it again. So if this video takes me like hours to upload, I may just post it tomorrow. So that would be the only video that I would post tomorrow. I probably, if it gets up too late, I probably will do that anyway. Because in all honesty, when this vlog is done today, and I start getting it upload, because I render it, and then when I upload it, when I start uploading it, because then all I have to do is just publish it, you know, when it's done. After this video is like rendered and I'm done with it, I'm gonna be on vacation for 24 hours. I'm real excited about it. Unless I film videos tomorrow. See, I have to say that as kind of like a caveat in case I do. But no, I think it would be good for me just to take a day off. I think it'd be good for me to force myself to take a day off every week. You know, I mean, obviously it's a holiday week, so I might not film on a couple days or whatever. But I think it would be good for me to, I've been filming so much this month anyway, so even if I took a couple days off this week, I'm not going to feel bad about it. It's just kind of me like stepping into it. I don't ever feel bad about it from your point of view. Like, just so you guys know, like, you guys are so gracious with me, and you're always like, Peter, if you need to take 2 or 3 days or a week or 2 off, take it off. You know, like, you guys are always like, when I, you know, went through the pancreatitis in the spring, you guys were so kind. You know, you were just like so supportive. And I wanted to keep on coming back and making videos, but I just did not feel great, you know? And so I know that you guys are so supportive, and I really, really appreciate it. So I know there's gonna be a lot of people in the comment. They're gonna be in the comment sections. They're gonna be like, Peter, take some time off, you know, if you need to. I just don't necessarily feel like I need to, but I feel like I should. Can you guys tell I'm like really struggling with this? This like needing to take a day off kind of thing. I mean, I'm like this with everything. I go to all these extremes. So yeah, tomorrow will probably be video free except for that drama video. So if that drama video goes up tomorrow, just so you guys know, it was filmed today. And then, so yeah, and then we'll probably have brunch. I don't know, we might go earlier tomorrow. And then get some snacks and watch some shows around the house and stuff like that. So today we had Boo Radley's vet appointment this morning. It was a semi-annual appointment. It was really quick. Like, they didn't even really check him out much. Our vet was so cute. She was like, she had her hair up in this updo. She was like, she came out at first and she was like checking this dog food for somebody else. And I was like, look at you with your, she like this updo, right? And I go, look at you with your fancy updo. And she goes, no, this is called like not washing my hair for 2 days. She's so sweet. She's so fun. I love her. Cute. She looks like somebody that like when they were growing up in elementary school, like wanted so badly to be a vet, and then she became a vet. Like she just is like in it to win it. Like she loves animals. And she's so passionate about animals, and she's so like kind-hearted and just really just empathetic to anything that we're going through. I love her. She's awesome. So anyway, little Boo Radley had to get blood taken, and he is just always so anxious and nervous about that. They give us medicine to give him the night before and then also the morning of, so he's like really tired. I think it's like trazodone actually, or doggy trazodone or something. I even said to Alex, I said, I wish it would work as well on me as it does on him, because it doesn't work really hardly. I mean, it really doesn't. It's like one night it works, when the next night it doesn't for me, you know. But Boo Radley last night, like after Alex gave him the medicine, it's supposed to reduce his anxiety, so when he goes into the, because he can't, like, he freaks, like if they have to take his blood and stuff like that. And so, he gets the medicine the night before, and then he gets it the morning of, so he's like real relaxed. Well, last night it was so funny, because he usually lays on Alex's lap, and we were finishing up The Fall of the House of Usher. By the way, the Netflix show that was done by like The Haunting of Hill House and things like that. By the way, I just want to say, that show is so fantastically done. We finished it last night. It was so fantastically done. It is eerie, it is creepy and weird and spooky, but at the same time, like, they incorporate all of Edgar Allan Poe's work into it. Every character in the show is named after Edgar Allan Poe character or storyline or poem, I think. And then all his poetry is like woven between that. But what's the most interesting about it is the Usher family is really like Purdue Pharma that produced Oxycodone or Oxycontin. And so they modernize it by making it a family that has killed millions of people by this addictive substance, this pill, right? This painkiller. That's what the whole show's about. I mean, the discussion of addiction in this is fantastic. The way that they like weave that through the whole thing, and even at the end of it, like what happens at the end with some of the people and things like that. It's really well done. I was really impressed with it. So we watch that. We also watched All the Housewives last night. We watched Salt Lake City, Beverly Hills, and Miami, and got caught up on those. And then we watched that, and then Alex went to bed, and then I was still not tired. So I watched RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. And then I watched, so I'm watching 1,000 Pound Sisters, because I'm going to cover it on, that's actually what my video is about today on my reality TV recaps and opinions channel, Peter's reality TV recaps and opinions channel. That's what my video is about, my reactions to that first episode. Because I'm going back and I'm watching from the very first episode all through the 4 seasons, because the 4 seasons, sounds weird saying the 4 seasons like that, the first 4 seasons that are out, because the 5th season starts December 12th, and I want to be completely caught up with the show to watch it. I'm also going to start watching, after I get caught up with that, Sister Wives, so that next year when Sister Wives comes out, I'm completely caught up on Sister Wives, because so many people have asked me to cover that, and Vanderpump Rules. Mel like whipped right through Vanderpump Rules, and I think Nikki did too, so I don't think I should have a problem with that, and Alex loves it, so it'll be another show that we can watch together. We have so many shows right now that we're watching together, which is kind of weird, because we have like RuPaul's Drag Race we'll watch together, and like one other thing, but we have like 4, 5, 6 shows that we're watching together right now. We have 2 episodes of House of Villains that we have to catch up on, and the Kardashians from this week still. So, I watched an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. I really liked the 3rd season. Although, one of the episodes I watched was a sewing challenge, and none of them could sew. I was like, okay, how far, like, at this point in the RuPaul Drag Race legacy of shows and different countries, like, would you ever go on RuPaul's Drag Race and not have ever seen a sewing machine? Like, I feel like if you ever get cast on the show, you better take some sewing lessons, like, real quick. Like, I can't believe that they get on the show. Like, every outfit they made, I mean, they were all, like, you know, handmade outfits from, like, bedding, which wouldn't really be that hard to begin with. I mean, as somebody that used to sew in a sewing machine, every outfit was horrific. I mean, there were like, and it was interesting because they were really giving this Floor a hard time. Her name is Floor, which is actually one of Alex's cousin's names. And I thought, and she was supposed to be like the ring bearer, and she had kind of like this 2-piece on, and then she had the ring, and then underneath it she had like this purse that she had made with the same. I thought it was really cute. I actually thought it was like the best outfit of the week. So I watched that, and then I watched 1,000 Pound Sisters. Then I watched The Golden Bachelor. It was kind of, I don't know, like, I feel like, okay, like, you don't change as you get older. Like, you still, I mean, I'm not 72 like him. I mean, I'm 51. But, like, you still feel, like, sensual and have sensual thoughts and things like that. I just think, like, some of the things that they're trying to translate from like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette to The Golden Bachelor don't translate well. I think like one of the things is like this, like, dating 2 and 3 people at the same time and being in love with them. Like, he is really struggling with it, and these women really are too. Like, knowing that he's like, so last week or this week was the Fantasy Suites, and they go to Costa Rica, and he has dates with 2 women, and it's the final 2 women. The next week, I guess it's the 30th. It's in 2 weeks. He picks the final woman. And he is, like, really, really struggling because he's, like, in love with both of them. I think I know who he's going to pick. Which I have to honestly say, I think part of his reason, I mean, I like both of the women. At first, it's down to Teresa and Leslie. I really like Leslie. I didn't necessarily love Teresa at first because of what Kathy said, like, zip it. And she was just, like, telling everybody. But I like Teresa a lot now. I like both of the women for completely different reasons. I think he'll end up picking Leslie, and I think part of it is because she lives in Minneapolis and he lives in northern Indiana. It's like a 3 or 4 hour drive, and I just think it makes more sense. And I think those things. I mean, when you're 22 or 25 and you're on The Bachelorette, to get married and move cross country, like, I mean, a lot of 25-year-olds do that anyway. You know what I mean? Or 30-year-olds. When you're 72, I think Leslie's 64. Teresa's older than that. I think she might be like 68. She might be 70. I don't know. But when you're that age, you don't want to, I mean, like, he says something to one of them about it. Like, I think he says something about both of them. To Teresa, he asks her what she would do with her job. And she said she would quit for him if they were going to get married. And then Leslie, he asks, like, where would they live? And she was like, well, we wouldn't be bi-coastal. We'd be by Midwesterners or whatever, you know, but like neither one of them is really wanting to give up their home, and their kids are there and their grandkids and stuff, so they would have to go back and forth, which, I mean, if you live 3 hours away, makes sense. You spend a week or 2 here with that, you know, in Indiana, you spend a week or 2 in Minneapolis, you're both retired, you can do that, you know, so it's not like that would be like super, super hard. Plus, you have to think about this too, as far as like reality TV, whatever couple like if they end up staying together of The Golden Bachelor, they're going to be on other shows. I mean, maybe not like Survivor, but they're going to end up being on, like, they could do The Amazing Race, you know, they could go and do other things with Bachelor Nation where they keep on getting, you know, like where they go in like Bachelor in Paradise, not as like contestants, but where they give advice. So they get paid for that stuff. They could write a book. Gary could write a book about his experience on there, you know. I mean, there's a lot of things they can do as a, like, turn out from this show to make money. So, I mean, they're going to live probably pretty charmed lives, not to mention that they, I mean, you know, are probably have, you know, savings and things like that. And, I mean, he said he retired at 55 last night when I was watching it from this week's episode. So, I think he's going to pick Leslie because of the distance. And I really like Leslie. I mean, he's like, I would have a more fun life with Leslie, but I feel like I have, like, fundamentally, I understand Teresa. Teresa and I understand each other better. So it'll be interesting to see. I actually, in the family situation, I thought he fit better into Teresa's family. Like, I could act, because she said, like, last night, like, I could see us, like, being together, like, at holidays and whatever. It was interesting because, like, the whole season she's acted, like, so, like, moony-eyed over him, like, I'm so in love with you, Gary, and stuff. And then last night he was asking her about her job, and she's talking about starting as a day trader, and then she wanted to go work in securities, and she's, like, gotten 6, I think she said she had, like, along the way, she got 6 security certifications, and, I mean, she, like, knows her shit, right? I don't ever cuss over here, do I? But she knows her stuff, right? And you can tell that he's, like, totally wowed by it. It's, like, a completely different side. I'm like, why did you, like, kind of play dumb this whole season? Like, I don't know. I think the other thing in watching this episode was how much he didn't know about them. Like, how much he didn't even know what she did for a living. I mean, you're picking a woman you're going to spend the rest of your life with, and you don't even know basic stuff about her. Like, I thought that was interesting. I think it kind of shows, to some degree, why a lot of these people don't make it after the show sometimes. But, you know, they do this fantasy suite thing, and they go on this day date, and then they have a night date with dinner and stuff. And then if they want, they can go to the fantasy suite, which is basically where they do it, you know? But they kind of tried to switch it up a little bit for the show, and it be more about conversation, waking up the next morning and having coffee, which I thought was nice and stuff like that. But, like, Gary even says at one point, he was like, you know, whatever happens past the door being closed is really nobody's, like, he says nobody's effing business or something like that. Which I totally 100% agree with. But, like, I think at this, like, he says something like he wouldn't want to do anything unless the woman was completely comfortable in that situation, which I thought was, like, nice that he said, obviously. But I don't know. It's just, like, I feel like maybe they needed to switch up some things for the Golden Bachelor. Maybe not have the fantasy suites and things like that. You know, like, I don't know. I would have liked the women to have come to his hometown, you know? Like, I know that they, like, next week, they meet his kids and stuff like that, but I would have liked them to come to his hometown to see, like, would they have fit in that hometown? I mean, I think it's a little bit different when you're, maybe it's not, I don't know, but I think it's a little bit different when you're, like, 25 versus when you're 72 or 70, you know what I mean? Like, what's this life going to look like that we're going to have for the rest of our lives with our grandkids, our kids? I mean, and to think that, and after we pass away, or if that happens, the other person is going to be with our families too. So, like, this is a big deal, right? Like, I don't know. I have loved The Golden Bachelor, but I will say, like, the implications are more profound than The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. But I will say this, after having watched Bachelor in Paradise and having watched Golden Bachelor, I am, like, diehard gonna watch Bachelor and Bachelorette. I am so excited about those shows. I didn't even know this. Like, Alex was telling me that, I mean, weeks ago he told me this, but that, like, okay, so from, like, The Bachelor, they picked the next Bachelorette because she was, like, a contestant on The Bachelor and vice versa. Like, from The Bachelorette, they picked The Bachelor. I didn't know that. So apparently, like, the Golden Bachelorette will be one of the contestants. Did I talk about this already over here? Because Alex and I had that conversation. Then Tommy and I, she's like, who do you think is going to be the Golden Bachelorette? And I was like, because Alex had just told me that. And I was like, or a couple days before, and I was like, oh, so you think they're going to pick from, like, the cast of women? And she was like, yeah. I go, I hope Susan. I love Susan so much. I think she realized week 1 that Gary wasn't for her, but she just wanted to stay on the show. So she didn't really care. She was just having so much fun cooking and doing people's hair and stuff, women's hair and stuff like that. The one woman I really liked, I think her name was, I liked Ellen, and I liked, was it Paula, I think? I think they would make really great Golden Bachelorettes. I think whoever doesn't win the final 2 of this should also be considered for that. You know, I think that would be a good thing. So yeah, so I watched that last night, and then I watched another episode while I was drinking my tea and taking my trazodone. I watched another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under, which I'm, like, a third of the way through the season already. It's only, like, 7 or 8 episodes. Like, the UK and the Down Under, those are, like, shorter seasons. So tonight, I'm gonna watch Bachelor in Paradise, and then, if Alex wants to watch shows, then we'll catch up on Kardashians and House of Villains. But if he's, like, tired, or if he goes and does something, I'll either go with Tanya or I'm going to watch Bachelor in Paradise. Is that my only show that I have to catch up on still? Other than the shows that Alex and I watch? I think it is. Bachelor in Paradise. Oh, Love After Lockup came out last night, so I'll watch that. And those are long episodes too. I think those are hour and a half. Love After Lockup and Bachelor in Paradise. I think Bachelor in Paradise might be like down to an hour now, but Love After Lockup I think is like an hour and a half. So I'm gonna watch those. And then a couple more episodes of 1,000 Pound Sisters. I just like flew through that first episode. And then a couple episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. I'd like to finish the whole season this weekend, but we'll see. And I also want to listen to some of my audiobooks tonight because I've got to finish that true crime book so I can get into the Girl in the Leaves, which was the September book, so I can finish those and get into the Christmas Cozy Mysteries. That's my plan. That's my plan. So, sounds like a good night, doesn't it? Like a fun, relaxing night, I think. Oh! My neighbor, whose dog that is, they like crack up when I do that. When they see me do that, and I go, oh! Oh! They love it. They think it's so funny. He made a little appearance today. I did a walking vlog in the woods for my Peter Does Stuff channel, and he came up to me because when I was walking around the side of the house, he came up to me, and I didn't show him on camera. Not that they would care if I did, but I didn't show him on camera. But he came up to me, and then he like ran away real quick, like he was not bothered. And then like I was like going into the woods, and I heard somebody talking. And I turned around. It was like this one neighbor, and she's got this huge dog, and she says she like walks it back and forth behind our houses and stuff like that. She's real sweet. She's real nice. So yeah, everything at the vet went great today with Boo Radley. He's getting groomed this week. We didn't think that we were going to be able to get him groomed until after the new year because of like scheduling and things like that. There just weren't any spots. And then we were able to. So he's getting groomed this week. He's like, his hair is so long right now. He's kind of doing that Cameron thing from Big Brother. Like every once in a while I'll look at him and he'll like blow his eyes. It's so funny. And but he always, like when he gets like, cause we get him, you know, it's called puppy trimmed down or puppy shaved or whatever. He always get trimmed real short, you know. And then our vet always calls his tail his poof. And then we just get his poof cut, you know, and stuff. But like, he always seems so much happier after he has all that off of him. So he'll be real happy. Yeah, and his appointment went real well today. They did blood work. The blood work won't be back till Monday, but they seemed like everything was cool, you know. So good appointment. That was early. It was at 11:15 this morning. So Alex went out to brunch with three of his girlfriends. He went at like, no, our appointment was 11:20. So he went like 9:30, 10-ish to brunch. It was right up the street. And so me and Boo Radley, he was like, because he had that medicine this morning, he was like, oh, so that was what I was going to say. He usually sits on Alex's lap when we watch TV. But last night, he was like literally like just on my chest. And I like looked down and his eyes were like dead closed. Like he is so tired. He's sat like right here on my chest. Like as we were watching TV last night for like 2 hours straight. It was the sweetest thing. So Alex was like, do you mind sitting out, like waiting outside so that when I like come to pick up you guys that you'll just be outside and be ready? I was like, yeah, no problem. So I had Boo Radley like on his leash and, you know, collar and stuff like that. And he was so tired, the little guy, from that like medicine to help him not be so anxious. And so we were sitting out here and I was just like holding him and he was like asleep while I was sitting in the chair. I was like rocking back and forth. It was so sweet. Little guy. So then we went to the vet appointment and he came home and he was just, I was trying to feed him like treats and he didn't even really want these treats. And he was just kind of standing there looking at me like half asleep, right? Standing up, but like half asleep. So, like I kind of like guided him over to his little like bed in the living room and he's been there all afternoon. And then Alex just came home. So then after that, Alex went to a surprise retirement party. He asked me if I wanted to go. I was like, no, I'm good. So we went to a surprise retirement party for somebody that he works with. And He actually said he had a really good time. He was like, yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we had a surprise retirement party. And then he got home just a little bit ago, and then he went and picked up Boo Radley, and he took him upstairs with him, and they are, like, resting upstairs right now. So, I think. He may have come down, I don't know. I haven't seen the lights go on yet, but... So, yeah. The camera stopped, and I was saying, that's about it. That's about my life. It was interesting watching Thousand Pound Sisters. You know, like, I have some history with Amy Slayton on YouTube and have covered her before on my drama channel and stuff like that. And she actually told me that she had the show coming out before it came out. She was like, you can't tell anybody this, but this show is coming out. I can't remember how that happened. Like, I think I reached out to her because I heard a rumor about it. And, because she and I had talked quite a bit. And she was like, yeah, but you can't tell anybody. And she sent me, like, a picture of something, if I remember, like a picture of, like, the flyer or something, or the announcement. And she was like, I can remember her saying it's going to be announced on such and such day, but, like, you can't say anything to anybody. And I was like, okay. And she's like, but as soon as it comes out, you can, like, scream it. I think she even said you can scream it from the mountaintops or something. Like, it was something real funny. She's real funny, like, to talk to. She's, like, hilarious. I didn't expect my reaction to be what it was when I watched it. I kind of thought... Like, I know so many people that are truly, like, addicted to Thousand Pound Sisters. I kind of thought, and I did a whole video, so I don't want to repeat everything I said, because I did it for my reality TV channel today. Peter's Reality TV Recaps and Opinions. But I thought it would be kind of like a shit show, and it wasn't. I mean, it was. Like, let's just be for real, it was. But, like, at the same time, like, I found myself, like, crying. I thought they were extremely vulnerable, emotionally vulnerable in the show, in a way that I don't think you see a lot of people in reality TV be real emotionally vulnerable. I was really impressed with it. And I just thought it was really, like, raw and authentic. And I know a lot has changed in the 4 seasons that I haven't watched it, so I'm, like, obviously going to watch it. And people want me to keep on doing updates as I watch it and tell you guys what I think. I'll do that, but... I was impressed with it. I'm kind of excited to start Sister Wives, in all honesty. My cousin Caroline is obsessed with Sister Wives. The thing is, there's like 16 seasons or something, right? Like, it is like forever long to watch. That's why it's on right now, and I was like, there's no way, like, I can't keep up with this, so I'm gonna have to, like, go back after the season's over and watch all the seasons. Like, I can't, like, right now, like, trying to catch up with all these seasons. And I asked Caroline, I said, if I go in and I watch it right now, she said, you'll be really confused. You won't get what's going on. And I said, really? She's like, yeah, because there's, like, so much that's happened over the seasons. So, I want to watch that. I've actually watched a couple different shows it's about polygamy, right? So, I watched, like, a family. I've watched a couple, and apparently, like, he's a real ass or something like that. I've seen a couple, like, clips from this season where he's, like, being real mean to one of them and she's leaving or something like that. Caroline's, like, obsessed with it. Caroline's like, oh my god, you've got to watch Sister Wives. So, Caroline also told me that there was a good show on Netflix. It's called, like, Twin Flames. It's, like, a 3-part documentary about some kind of a religious thing. She said it was really good. She's like, it is intense. You got to watch it. I might watch that tonight, too. Or start it. See what I think. I haven't watched, like, a true crime documentary in a minute. It's been a while since I've done that. So I kind of, like, feel like that would be kind of fun, too. We'll just see. I've got endless amounts of time now this weekend to watch shows. Oh, my God, I'm so excited. Who gets this excited about watching damn shows, okay? And, oh, I got Donato's Pizza last night, too. That's what I got. I got Donato's Pizza. Alex got P.F. Chang's. I got Donato's Pizza with 5,000 spicy cheese nacho dips. And I got some breadsticks. I also have all my dips in the refrigerator and stuff with my crackers, too. So, and I got some leftover candy bars from Halloween. I'm set for tonight. I got my Diet Cokes. I got my coffee going. I think I made it through all my blueberry coffee in my drawer. So, I've got, like, half of my drawer that's, like, not full that I have to go in and put some more coffee and tea and stuff. Well, I've got a lot of sleepy time tea in there, but I got to go in there and fill it with some more coffee and stuff like that. Get real cozy for the winter. Alex asks me, like, every day, he's like, why haven't you put the Christmas tree up yet? I'm like, you, like, could care less about the Christmas tree. He's like, I know, but, like, I don't understand why you haven't put it up yet. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say this, for those of you that watch my review channel, I keep on referencing, because I do a lot of Trader Joe's stuff over there, I keep on referencing the Trader Joe's website. I swear to you guys, I thought, because I had gone over there and looked stuff up, that you could order it from the Trader Joe's website. You can't. Somebody commented, well, a couple people commented on my review that I did yesterday because I said something about it. Like I wasn't sure if you could or if you couldn't, and a couple people said I tried and I couldn't. You can't order it off there. So I went to the website last night, because you can go to the website and you can see all the new stuff they have. You cannot order anything. It actually says on the website that you can't order any food on here. This is just for a list. But what you can do is, and I don't have my phone out here. I actually just screenshot it. I didn't print it off. But what you can do is, as you go through and you look at things, you can add them to your list. And so then when you go to Trader Joe's, it's just on your list. And then you can print off your list. It'll say, like, at the bottom of it, it says print list. And you can print it out to take into the store. I think I put like 12, 14, 16 things on my list. Like shampoo, conditioner, these pine cones that are felt that I really, really want. The thing is that sometimes, like, depending on the Trader Joe's you go to, they're either out of something or they don't have it. Like, a lot of Trader Joe's don't get everything. So they might have one thing, but they might not have another. Like, the week before, they didn't have the wreaths. This week, they had the wreaths that I wanted, the felt wreaths. But they were gray. And, like, Caroline was like, they have these wreaths that are felt, but they're just gray and white. I didn't like them. They just looked like gray and white cotton balls hung in a wreath. They didn't look that great. They have these pine cones that are like this big, and they're felt, and they're $3.99 each. I want them so bad. I think they're so cute to put around the bottom of the Christmas tree or like hang as ornaments or something. So I really, really want those. And then some other stuff. So I'll probably do a haul of that on Wednesday when I get that stuff. But I'm gonna go off my list, because I screenshot my list. So I have like 3 pages of it. Which it sounds like a lot, but it's not, because it shows the whole product. So it's like 4 things on a list. So it's like 12 or 16, between 12 and 16 things that I have on my list. And I probably won't get all of them. So, but anyway. So if you want to see the stuff that they have at Trader Joe's, but you don't want to order it, you can get online. You can look at all this. It's TraderJoe's.com, I think, or something like that. But you can look at all this stuff. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know that. All right, you guys, listen. I am going to get off here now and start relaxing a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to take tomorrow off. I'm just going to say I'm going to take tomorrow off. Okay. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope that you're having a magically amazing Saturday and a fantastic weekend. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Remember these three very important things. One, you can start your day over whenever you want, or your week or weekend if you need to. Just start it over. Just say, okay, I've had a bad day. A bad week, a bad weekend. I'm starting it over right now, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of it. So you can start your day, week, or weekend over whenever you want. 2, practice random acts of kindness, but don't tell anyone. And 3, most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. Like I always say, you might be putting a smile on their face. You might be changing their day for the better. You might be making them happier. You might be just making them not feel so all alone. You don't know. And also, be kinder to one another. Love one another a little bit more. And most importantly, be kind. Most importantly, be kinder and love yourselves a little bit more. Because if you're kinder to yourself and you love yourself a little bit more, then you'll be kinder to others and you will love others more as well. And I love you guys so much. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I will see you on Monday. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you then. Bye. Love you. And for those that need to hear it, and those that want to hear it, and hell, anybody else around, one more, I love you. I love you guys so much, and I will see you on Monday. Bye. Love you. Happy birthday, Lena.